welcome to today's episode of Spice and Nice.
I am the Spice.
And I'm Denise the Nice. A very happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Yeah, and wish to all the mother healthy, strong, happy, beautiful,
gorgeous.
Loves your daughter and your son as much as possible. Even sometimes they dry us nuts.
Occasionally, maybe not so much.
Yeah.
But generally still very much. So happy Mother's Day to everybody, including to Anne, who is also a mom, obviously.
Yes.
And today she, or rather us, or rather mostly Sheila, okay, is going to talk about how being a mom has taught her lessons, example, patience that she can put into business. She has to laugh because, well, having a kid requires patience.
Yeah. It's the weekend just passed that
You had a celebration with Ava, right?
Yes, it's a Mother Day celebration. At the same time, is my birthday celebration. So two in one. So Ava very lucky because every year my birthday always hit the Mother Day. So she just need to give me one present, right? And even that this year she failed to do so.
What? I was gonna ask what present did she give you?
The teacher calling me this year. So that's a very awesome present I have from her. So
oh, you mean the discussion? The discussion. Hang on. The discussion.
Yeah. So she
you
did
mean the
write
discussion
for
that
me
is
the card.
due?
Yeah.
I see.
So,
she did write for you a card.
Yeah.
Did she write that she loves you?
Yeah. She said, "I love you, mommy. Happy Mother Days." And then after that, I saw the phone call from the teacher that I have to answer the question that the teacher asking me. You know. And I wish her all the best that one day she can have few daughters to let her feel how was that feel.
Few daughters and few sons.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. I think she would love to experience what I go through.
But you never know. Maybe her sons and daughter is an earth sign. Then not different experience really.
Then the kid will be annoying by her. Why my mom? You know why I have that experience? Because I go with my girlfriend. She is a Sagittarius. And her daughter is Capricorn.
Oh, disaster.
And you feel the daughter always look after the mom.
Mommy, can you don't walk there? It's dangerous.
Correct. That's why
can you please slow down?
Exactly. That's what she do with her mom. So yeah.
How was the daughter?
I think around 9 or 10.
Already?
Yeah.
Okay, but Capricorns are generally very family oriented.
Yeah.
So if she like hold the mom, she's like, Mom, can you come here? Can you don't walk so far away?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Lovely. Okay. So do you want to talk about the number one lessons is patience, is it? Because recently has been a happening. We will not go into details, but as if you have kids, you will know kids always have happenings.
Yeah.
There was events happening, something that they do or did not do that's create some disaster in the life.
Yeah.
So recently there's been a happening. Maybe you want to talk.
Let's
see your face.
Let's talk about me as an entrepreneur before be a mom.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about that.
Like a businesswoman before a mom and after be a mom, right?
Mm.
So when I'm in my 18, I run 18 years old to 20 in my 20 before I marry and have kids. I have zero worriness of after I run business, I need to go home and take care of someone.
You just go back and have your me time.
Exactly. And I don't even need me time. I can straight away go to
continue
clubbing.
Work. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, it's because you're in your 18. What do? All day you run your business.
You're full of energy.
Full of energy and you have money. Right? And you don't have boyfriend to worry about. You have a bunch of guys that cheer you up, bring you there, go clubbing, go drink, enjoy life. So you're basically a free bird. You don't have a responsibility. How do I say that? Like you don't have someone at home that I need to survive because I need to take care of this person. At that age, you die, it doesn't matter for you. Am I right to say that? When you're 18, you doesn't care.
You basically have only yourself to feed.
Correct.
If today you earn less, it's okay. You eat less, you eat rice with soya sauce, it's okay.
Yeah.
But you cannot do that to your child.
Yeah, so my schedule is like every day I working and I run my business. I start my business from like 6 a.m. in the morning. Right, I wake up, I have to work until like 11 p.m. And then my friend already in clubbing with few bottle of whiskey or whatsoever. They already have a tipsy and I join them halfway. And then I drink enjoy life until 1 2 a.m. and then I go home and sleep for a few hours and tada, next day I run business again. That's it, right?
Yeah, last time can sleep for a few hours and you feel refreshed,
Exactly.
right?
And even your whole face is a cake makeup. Next day your skin still flawless.
Now,
Okay. Now you book nothing. Next day already dry as F.
yeah, now you put nothing, it's dry as F. And if you don't
And
remove
even
your
you book
makeup,
skincare,
it's still dry as
it's
F.
still dry.
Last time you go to sleep with makeup on. Now
Yeah.
you go to sleep with a mask on.
And you
Yeah.
book many layer of mask and it doesn't
It's
help.
yeah, it was
Like
just
right now,
it
my
just get
skin have
worse.
nothing. It's just waiting for me to go to the room, start book skincare,
Oh,
and I go to sleep.
maybe that's why it's dry.
No, I book in the morning
Mm.
and then I come home, I shower. Normally after I shower, I don't do touch up
Oh,
because I didn't do face wash. So
yeah.
the moist is still there. It's not like
You just use water.
yeah, I just use water.
Oh.
I didn't use like
Soap.
cleansing soap. Yeah. Oh
Guess.
my god, I can't believe I'm
Yeah,
so discussing
okay,
about
I will-
skincare. Whenever.
She has to because she's aging as
Yeah,
we all
yeah,
are.
we are.
And guess what? If you put water and then you take it off, it actually takes the layer of oil off, so it becomes dry again.
Oh
That's
really?
that's why it becomes dry.
Okay.
This is my mother teach me.
Oh, I see. So I
Oh.
need to book skincare again after I
Yes,
showering.
you just better either you don't touch it at all, or you wash with soap. So it's one or the other. Don't do like the between. If you put water and then the water will evaporate and take water from your face out,
Mm.
and then if you wipe it off, it's
So how do I would refresh myself the face, but I don't touch up my skincare.
don't touch it. Just take a tissue and that.
But my face is very oily.
Then
super
you just
oily.
wash it with the facial wash and do the whole routine
Oh my
again.
god, I don't want it. Anyway.
See, there's a reason why people who are old can look younger. It's through years of care. It's like why you have a hot body because you put years of exercise into it, right?
Yes.
It's the same, babe. Welcome to my world. I think she's a
It's
bit more
okay. I need to
convinced
book
now.
more injection in my body to make me keep
Oh no,
longer.
it doesn't work there because you need inside and outside. It's a disaster. I think now for skincare she has a bit more faith in me because
Yeah.
recently.
But I getting like I have two girlfriends, Jermaine and
Oh.
Denise. Morning, if I don't book my skincare, I will remember Jermaine face. At night, I don't book skincare, I remember Denise face.
Yeah, morning and night. There's a reason why Jermaine looks young.
Yeah.
Because she's so morning, night, afternoon.
Yeah.
Bah, 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 bah.
And I go out with Jermaine, I go out with Susan, I go with Denise. I just feel like all these women it take like an hour for skincare, man.
There's a reason why.
And I just sit down and talk to them. I feel ashamed because they book, they talk to me when they do the skin. I should do the same, right?
Yeah. There are many different layers also.
It is.
And then you put sunscreen when you go outside, never. It's a
No.
disaster. Later I show you pictures of sunscreen aging. You ask ChatGPT to show you a picture. There was this picture of a man who drives a
I
truck.
saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's very obvious. It's
Yeah.
this side and this side of the face, you know. So if you don't put it.
Okay.
All right. Okay,
I need
so
to start booking it. Okay, I got it. Oh my goodness, I'm like so tired because of the.
okay, this is the last shocker I'm going to give you. When you put on sunscreen, right? When you remove it, you have to use the micellar water to remove.
What?
So it's almost like makeup water to remove
Okay.
because it's not the usual
I know.
oil.
I know. I need to use the makeup remover.
Yeah,
That's one
yeah.
I aware. That's
Yeah.
why I don't like to book.
Yes, I know,
Because
but
I
it's
cannot
no choice.
use
It's
facial
no choice.
wash.
No choice. After you put the water, after you use the water makeup remover, you need to use a facial wash.
So,
And then you put on the mask that sucks out the dirt from your face. And then after you put on the water mask, put in the water back your face.
okay. Wow.
She's like, being a woman is a tough work.
So yeah, get back to the 18 years old of business entrepreneur.
Before you had a kid,
Yeah.
what was it like? Also, you
So-
were playing.
I think what I had back then is the
Mm.
hustle of I don't fear of losing anything. I don't have a back to fall back to fear of how the business run and all
You have
that.
no people depending.
Yeah. But when I have a kid and I run business, you have a life is different. Like every decision you make, you are more cautious. Like, this will affect my life or not? Do you because when you run business, you have to deal with lawyer, you have to deal with accountant, and sometimes you need to know every mistake you make, it may bring you to the wrong location.
Bankruptcy.
Yeah. So in all that situation, it's more than bankruptcy. You know, a lot of people that they sign document that they don't see can bring them to jail and all that.
I get what you mean.
So it's more than that, right? So I don't want to go to the extreme, but you grow up, right? You run business now, you have family to take care, you have kid, you have responsibility, you have a role model as yourself, that you look in the mirror every day and you ask yourself, what am I going to try to educate my children as a woman, right? Because I'm a woman and I have a daughter. So it questioned me a lot about the integrity of who am I in terms of become an entrepreneur and a businesswoman, right? I was, and even be a leader, right? How do I might treat other that make her, because she watching me every day, every second, every
she's
minute.
learning from you.
She learning everything from me, how I deal with my life, how I treat other, how I making money, how I talk to other, how I treat my friend, right? It's like you cannot lie with your own kid because they are actually the mini
They are
camera.
watching you 24/7.
They are mini camera follow you, okay, and they
Everywhere you
observe
go.
everything you do, what everything you say, everything, right? And the so me in the that two section, what I can compare is you just assume behind you have the mattress to fall back or you don't. So when I have kid behind you, you have a mattress to fall back because you have a kid in that mattress wait for you to come back to sleep. But here you don't have. Doesn't matter you go back your room or not. Doesn't matter you go back your home or not.
Nobody
Because
knows.
nobody know because only you at home.
Yeah.
But your children will like, where are you last night? Or where are you going? Why you didn't come back? What time you come back? Yeah. Did you go like and you ask yourself, do you want your children to do the same like you? If you don't, then you have to believe as a good example, right? And good example is not telling your children what to do, but to show them what you do.
They will never listen. They will only copy.
Yeah. So that's the first thing. It made me become more than just an entrepreneur. I have to go back home and be a mom.
As a mompreneur.
Yeah. It means
It's
no
a
matter
phrase,
how tired
mompreneur.
you are, you still have to take care of your family. Right? And you don't have a place to call yourself if you're tired. But yet, what do I have when compared when I single and when I have kid is when you have a downtime of your life in business that nowhere to taking care of, you are lonely, face it by yourself. But now when you come back home with a hug, say I love you, mommy, or I miss you, or the kiss or whatever she give me a little bit, like only few seconds, short one. It's also enough for recharge the love in my heart that I can have energy for next day to go out and hustle again. Which is this is only something that if only a mom will understand. And the mom who take care of the kid will understand what I'm saying. Your kid give you love that no one else can give you if you really give them the same way, right? And I think that's also why mom who run business or mom who are hardworking, you surprisingly how come they have so much energy. I think because of this,
they get extra energy.
Yeah, from the children that they have at home. And another thing when you have kids, that it make you doing work more meaningful and purposely. Because when you single, you make more money, you're like, what's the purpose of make more money for?
Just play.
Yeah, I like you party, spend money, eat, drink, buy dresses, buy new stuff, but that's it. And you feel meaningless. But have kids make you realize that, oh, you make money, you take care of her, but you also want to show her a more beautiful part of the world. I bring her go do charity with me. I bring her to go and show her my country, show her my team. She learn more about different culture, and it's an excitement about that. The fun about that, that you can see through the spark of the eyes of the children. You teach them more than just
ABC and
just
math.
ABC and math, right? And you have a chance to answer a lot of questions, and you start understand more about human, how the childhood is, because you grow up and then you also forget what you have in your young age, right? She's just a good of reminder of you, like, oh, at this age you also like that. So we all go through the same phase of our life.
Also like
grow,
that.
yeah, like we have to grow by our mistake and our failure, and that's something that kid will remind you as well. And they check you, kid check you to book you back to the track. If you really allow your kid to be honest and vulnerable
Accountability,
for you. They really can give you a lot of direct information and feedback. For example, she can tell to my face that, "Mom, you fat," right? Who on earth dare to come to you and say you fat? No, none of your employee, none of people that love you around, they will say that to your face. But your kid will come back and straight away to your tummy and say, "Mom, I think you fat. You need to lose weight." Okay? And they talk it very like no emotion.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
Yeah.
It's just an observation.
Yeah, I know, right?
There's
So
no judgment.
it's not judgment,
Mm.
but at that moment, you will ask yourself, "Is
Is
this
it
a
true?
stranger?"
You will slap the
You not slap, but you will definitely come out a lot of things to their face. Right? That is your kid. What do you do about it?
You
Right?
should reflect
And
on yourself.
yeah, but I think that the most the most like priceless thing I have with my daughter
Mm.
as an entrepreneur is I remember it's many moments in my business that is very low and very lonely and very sad. Like I told you, like you have to deal with alone,
Mm.
and you come back and somehow you realize that all that doesn't matter. If tomorrow you lose everything, because this human it love you unconditionally as much as you love her unconditionally.
Mm.
And with this love, you can build everything back again. And that's why when I learn psychology, right, they have one term that they say the romance love is not the true love, because the unconditional love normally only come from
Parent.
a parent to the kid if they really raise it. And I
Mm.
agree. I don't think tomorrow I can be loved some manner, I don't know, right?
Whoever.
Whoever that going to come to my life in the future more
As
than
much as Eva.
I love my daughter,
Mm.
right? It's
I think the
impossible.
love is very different.
Yeah, and that's love give you strength
Mm.
to break through a lot of things in life,
Mm.
especially when you go out and you be success, you famous, you make a lot of money, but you go home, look how she treat me.
You go home, somebody tells you look fat.
Yeah, she don't even care if her mom make money and enjoy. I show Denise like you just have a birthday and look at how she is when you tell her about you enjoy when your mom bring you that nice hotel, and look at her face.
Yeah, and okay. I asked her, I say, aren't you lucky? Aren't you lucky you have a mom that is financially well off enough to bring you to such a nice hotel and feed you good food and hire a photographer for a photo shoot because it's Mother's Day, right? You want to keep memories with your child.
Yeah,
And she said, ha, 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 ha. Because to her it's normal.
yeah.
It's, it's normal that the mom spends a bomb on the hotel and the camera for a photo shoot. It's quite normal. Yeah, but it's good. It helps her to raise her standards of living. So next time she better earn as much or more.
Really? Or you think next time she will come into the
But there will be one. Okay, come later, sooner or later.
okay, now I
you
want
will
to
pass on, right?
okay, because we talk about business woman. So I have a strategy of raise a kid very different with other. Okay,
Mm.
now I want to share with Denise. I think she already roughly knows some. So I have a routine of everyone there and here. I will bring her to nice place
Mm-mm.
because I want to treat her like a princess to the
Mm.
level that no guy can impress her with money to come to her pen.
Mm-mm.
You get what I mean,
Mm-mm.
huh? So my question is, if you are the girl, and that's what will be for you, that your mom will going to do that, okay? When you
Mm-mm.
grow up,
Mm-mm.
what it would be for you?
I'm not sure if it's a mom or how would I feel. I may feel like
If you go out and
I can
guy,
be as successful as my mom.
mm,
I want to, in whatever way I define success, I want to
yeah,
be as successful as my mom. Uh, so like if guys try to impress me, I'll be like, or it may also become like I, women are so strong and so whatever. Then they may end up taking care of the guy. Does it
mm,
make sense? It
mm,
can be either way.
mm.
But for me, I will be less easily impressed. Lor. Let's just put it that way.
So the guy will come to your life and harder to impress you
Yeah, be
because you
harder to
already
impress
experienced
me.
already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
okay,
then
that's
again,
good. That's the whole point I want.
but then
Right?
again, women fall in love with sweet talk. It's never sometimes. It's usually it's not about the money, especially for us people like us. It's very seldom about the money. because
Hmm.
to be frank, it's about
I don't know, but this is the first time I disagree with Denise on this, because I
okay.
have this
We have different
conversation with Dom,
things. Uh-uh.
right? And Dom tell me, because I say the same thing. I say at this level I barely care about money, but he like, you see, this is a problem with women. You say that, but actually, if I ask you now, I have two guys.
Ah.
One guy chase you right now, that
Mm-mm.
very sweet talk,
Mm.
very lovely, tell you a lot of wonderful about
Mm.
you. But at the same time with that guy, have other guys say, hey, I see you tonight at Paris. I book for you the my private jet. This is a
Mm-mm.
ticket. I see you tonight.
Mm-mm.
The girl would definitely not
Go
go
for
with
the
a guy who
Paris.
talk
Yeah.
the sweet talk.
Okay.
And Dom would nail it, because I'm like,
I think
he
because
was right,
the level
and he
difference
said,
not big enough for
because
me.
he say that, you see, you have to book that story at the same time comparison.
Mm-mm.
Because if right now the guy who's going to send you that private jet not
Mm-mm.
here, and the only guy available is a sweet talk guy,
Yeah, then you will
then
choose a
yes,
sweet
you
talk
will
guy.
go with sweet talk
Okay,
guy. So
I
that's how
will
Dom break down for me.
I will
Thanks, Dom.
clarify a little bit more. I think because the rich guys I have met are not really, really, really wealthy. They are rich in the
Mm,
sense that maybe they have three or four cars.
mm,
They stay in a landed property in Singapore, but
mm,
they wouldn't have. They are not the rich enough type to like, okay, let's go Hong Kong for dim sum, afternoon private jet, and then fly you back.
mm,
You get what I mean? It's like everybody has a price.
mm,
And so maybe the people I meet, the guys I meet is here and here.
mm,
So I will choose here
mm.
if this guy has a better
The
character.
fun. Mm.
Yeah.
But that's when
Character.
you're young, right? I
No,
don't think
even for Wen Kai, you know when I was with Wen Kai,
even the older you still choose the sweet talk one.
it's not sweet. Wen Kai where got sweet talk. You should know me by
Yeah,
now.
yeah, that's true.
So don't talk about sweet talk with me.
He don't even talk. I'm
He
sorry.
He talks. He talks.
He don't even talk.
I think it's that the guys I meet, the level is like this.
Mm,
So the difference is not that big. So I
Mm.
will pick the one that I like better as a person. Does it
mm,
make sense?
mm,
But if let's say the difference is this big, maybe it's a different story. Does it make sense for you?
mm,
Yeah. So I guess it depends on how big the gap is. If I
mm,
meet, but I ask myself, that's why if I meet a guy that's very rich, like F you money, right?
mm,
They have a private jet. They if wherever I want to go, they just let me go. I can fly to Hong Kong for dim sum for tea time, and then come back for dinner, and then I don't know, fly to somewhere else for just a meal or
mm,
do some shopping. Some people, rich people, they do that, right?
mm.
They go Paris, do some shopping, and come back again.
Yeah,
It's like we go Orchard like that,
yeah.
right? So, but what if the person is a terrible person?
If they're a terrible person, they won't give you that much one.
Ah, that's true. That's true. What
they
if the
will
person is
pay. They will pay money for girl who are willing to let them to be BDSM with them. Why do they do that to
Oh,
you?
that's true. That's true. So
If they already want to treat you that way, what do they going to say?
that they will pay for girls that is easily disposed of.
Correct. Is willingly to give them that kind of torture and pressure.
Yeah. So
You know.
yeah, maybe like I said, because the difference is not that big for me. Because the rich guys I met, it's not like rich. They're like rich.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Mm.
So maybe that's why. Yeah, because my pool last time is small. I was go to all the usual places that people go to. Don't you should just hang around at some 5-star hotel lobby is better for you. Don't go to the coffee shop and the cafe. All that
Yeah.
the one the bars all that Go to the hotel lobby, 5-star, 6-star. The hotel lobby is good for you. Okay,
Mm.
yeah, it's better for you. All right, that's
Yeah.
all I have to say. Yeah. So conclusion, I think the gap not big enough. That's why the
Mm.
gap is big enough. I think can. Yeah. Okay. So Ava gives you courage and resilience, right? What other things have changed for you since being a mom? Mompreneur, they call it.
I
Is it
think it's
time management is one of them?
time management. I think is getting better over the years, because the age of the kid changed and the priority of what they need change. And I'm blessed that Singapore you can ask for help from getting a helper. And I shared this before on my channel, right? You have a helper because you want them to help you to do the housework, so you can do the
Spend
time
time.
spend time with your kid. Like you can do quality time with her.
Mm.
You don't have to think about what dish to wash and all that. But the last like last 2 weeks ago when my helper were away for 3 weeks. I feel that's also a very the time that we both close with each other because I make her to do laundry with me. I make her to do wash dish with me in the dishwasher.
You made her become
She had to throw
responsible.
rubbish. She had to prepare her clothes for herself to go to school. She
Wash
need to
lunchbox.
wash lunchbox after come back from school, preparing lunchbox before go school, packing her own bag, socks and whatsoever. So I realized that without my helper, she still can take care of herself, which is great. I don't want her to depend. So it teach me to be proof to the public of because live in Singapore. A lot of moms say that, I don't want my daughter or my son live with a helper. Then next time they don't love me anymore or they don't listen to me or whatsoever. I find it's a very naive and unupdated education. Do you see my daughter have that kind of behavior, right? I think it still come with the mother of
Yes, that one I
of the
agree.
present, a present that you say you present
Yes,
for the
yes,
kid. Be
yes,
you present?
yes. That one I agree. I used to teach very young kids, maybe like 3 to 5 years old, and some of the moms you can tell they are distant from the child. Does it make sense? It's not about the amount of time that you spend with the kid, but it's with the quality of the time that you spend with the kid.
Yeah.
And there are some moms who don't really spend so much time because they're busy, they're working, whatever. But you can tell that the bond with the kid is strong because when they take time out for the kid, their attention is 100% of the kid.
Yeah.
And the kid feels it, right? But there are some moms who are very distant from the kids because when they come in for class together, you can tell the difference. And then there was once I saw this mom, um, the kid fell down at the playground. And it's a bit sad lah because then the mom and the helper was there. Then the kid, because the kid fell down and cry and hurt, the bleeding and all that. Then the kid get out and then the kid ran towards the helper. So of course the mom was like, yeah, I was like, but it's not about the helper or not lah. It's just that do you actually let the helper do the household chores and then you spend time with the kid or
Yeah.
what's going on?
Well, I think you should take turn to let the baby run to who because sometimes Maya also scold Eva and she run to me. When I scold her, she run to Maya.
Maya can
So
be very fierce with Eva.
yeah,
Because sometimes
so she have two mother in this house.
she has two moms.
Yeah.
One but she needs it because she needs to be reminded brush her teeth, to eat her food.
Until when she will don't need me to remind her?
Never. When no,
Until she have a husband.
the husband will nag her. No, I don't know. Like, when did I stop? I think after I became after I become unnaggable lah. Because once you reach secondary school, like maybe you're at 16, 15, you never listen anymore. Even if your nag is not happening anymore, they just pretend they never hear you.
Yeah. So that's age best is leave her alone, is it?
I would say so, but you must also watch out lah because that age is when she will be. That is when we are the most easily influenced by our friends. And that is when I don't know which episode we talk about this or something, but you guys go and look it up. The teenage brain, specifically teenage brains, is wired. There's a certain type of chemical our brain produces that makes us think that we are invincible. We cannot die. We are like Superman and Batman and Spider-Man, and we will live forever. That's why teenagers, you see, they take the most risks. They do things that after they grow up, they will tell you, I also don't know why I go and do that. It's a stupid thing to do. It's dangerous and I could have died. But at that point in time, I wasn't thinking. It's just there's a chemical that blocks it. So
yeah, I mean when I'm young, I do risky things.
it's biologically like that. So I'm like, and apparently according to science, it's because at that age, stone age time, biologically at that age, you are supposed to go out and start looking for your own family mate and all that. Last time you're 16, 18 years old, you start already.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So that is why they let you have this fearlessness that you will go out and dare to leave your family and
yeah.
So it's biology lah. Are you looking forward to it? So, okay, this one I'm curious. Do you think that being a mom, right, has taught you more patience? I mean, you're already a very patient person.
Yeah, I'm very patient person and a very calm person. Be a
Has it
mom,
taught you more patience?
it take it to 10,000 level.
It's take you to the limits and beyond.
Yes.
I see. Does that help your business? Or not really? Because kid is kid, business is business.
I would say run a business is still easier than raise a kid. No, I'm serious because making money is the most brainless thing to do. It's so
It's boring.
boring.
It's boring. There's no new surprises.
If you don't book hard inside and you just doing it follow by the law, follow by the accountant,
Follow by the
by
plan.
the plan, follow by the market, follow
Schedule.
by the task and the strategy, nothing to talk about. Okay, and you ask any entrepreneur, any business owner, they will tell you the bigger problem they have is the problem with human in a company.
It's always humans that's the biggest problem.
Yeah, human is the problem. It's not about the business. So like you say how much I love surprising, and my daughter give me surprising back to back. She's not a bad person, but she do things sometimes I confuse myself.
She's just a kid, lah.
Yeah, she's just a kid, and then I ask myself, is this considered call her stupid yet? But you know you cannot tell your kid that you're stupid because follow the sign. They say that you will scar them and traumatize them, right? So
Aren't you glad you studied psychology?
I'm glad.
If not, you will be like stupid.
But I didn't, right? Because you learn and you
I
study.
mean, in your
and
head you want to, but you didn't.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, because you better manage it, and I'm glad that I take psychology,
Self-development.
like self development, diploma in psychology,
So you're
and I
more-
still learn psychology up to today.
So you're more like a centered.
It is. So it kind of you look at your kid like other children. You cannot look your kid at your kid because if you look at it at your kid, you will annoying. Think about you go out, you see another kid that is so not too clever and do things that dangerous or kill their life. You don't come and save them what? You're like, it's not my children, it's not my problem, right? So you should do the same thing. Sometimes you just have to say, it's not my
let
children.
them fall down.
Yes, it's not my children, it's not my problem. Okay, like you have to train your brain to the level that you know she's going to do that and she's going to fall. She fall in the mud in Vietnam,
Oh.
right? And what do I tell me at that moment? You used to fall as well in the mud. Did you die? No. Okay, let's her that. That's it. And I just stepped from far, look at her, try to crawling out from the rice field. The mud is everywhere. Look at me. I look at her. She look at me. I look at her. Then she walk, right? Because
How did she fall down? She just like because
Because
it's
she-
slippery, is it?
because she keep talking to the boy. She don't look. You know the
Ah,
rice field we
ah,
have
ah,
very
ah.
small road,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
You
yeah,
cannot
yeah.
walk side by side. You need to one in front, one
Yes,
behind.
you should not
And
be
she
talking.
want to be side by side and talking to the boy. You
Also,
know
her feet
mom.
was like this, like this, like this.
Yeah, then she aside
okay,
and she
okay.
fly to the
Inside the
rice
field?
Yeah.
She fight to be part of the rice.
Yes.
I
And then
see.
you have to pick yourself up again. Yeah, you dirty
then
and
then she squashed the rice.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the only thing that kid look at the parent face to react.
Yes, like if you like, are you okay? Then they keep like,
And my face never have any emotional.
Her face is like, can you just good for you.
Yeah. Every time she do something, my face just like, okay, so what?
So what are you gonna do now?
So what? Right? Because I don't want to give her solution, right?
She has to learn to think for herself. But
Yeah.
it's harder.
Harder, yeah.
It's harder to stop yourself.
Yeah. But
Than to rush
so
you.
if you ask me that in terms of business, it helped me one thing that when I see my employee going to do dumb thing, and I'm very aware that no one will die.
The hole that they are gonna fall inside.
Yeah, no one will die.
The business not fail.
The business not fail, and they must learn that lesson. I will let them deal with it. Right, and I will watch from far. Even they lose money for the company, doesn't matter for me.
So long as it's not die yet.
Yeah.
Okay, I get what you mean. Like you need to let them learn their own lesson.
Yeah. So that's also the thing of having kids make you realize how to treat other human around you in the same way, like treating a kid. To be honest, really, like sometimes you have to treat other like a kid. You just have to let them fail, and you just have to.
This is what I feel. So
Yeah. Sometimes you think you want to think, and one of the things science studies show that most of the people who use social media, the brain is just the age of 5 years old children. We learn so much, or we too extreme. We will think other will smart as us. So the basic thing we should don't need to tell them, they should be understand. But that was wrong. Every week I training a lot. I'm a coach, and I'm a mentoring and I'm training team. And I realize it's true. Sometimes people ask you questions that you were like, are you serious? Like,
are you sure?
Really?
You need to use that dong dong dong.
And then I remind myself again, hey, it's not everybody as advanced as you. And that's why they come to you, because you advance.
They need help.
They need help. So you have to be more patient to tell them. And sometimes it's the same knowledge, the same information. You have to say for 3 years, then finally they get it. So do the kid. Every day you have to say the same thing. Go practice, go change your pajama, go wash, pee. Don't forget to flush the water. Why you never flush your water? Why you haven't practiced? Why you leave your clothes there? Why you didn't dry your hair? It's the same information. Right? Sometimes I just feel like I want to have a recording in the room. Next time I will book the AI.
Press one for dry hair. Dry hair.
I just want the AI to watching her everything she come out from the shower and all that.
Then repeat
what
you say.
Repeat what I say. Just on exactly my voice. I really will do it. When they really have a AI like that come out, they call like what housekeeper.
I think it can be a motion sensor. Like the moment she step out from the bathroom, there's a motion sensor. Then immediately the voice comes on. Have you brushed your teeth? Have you dried your hair? Can you keep your clothes in the hamper? Blah, 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 blah,
I think Denise already remember exactly what I'm saying every time she come here for the live stream. That what I conversation with my daughter.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, I remember my mom said exactly the same thing to me for many years. And she do it twice, cause me, my sister, right? so she's me, my sister, so yeah, it was lovely for her, I'm sure. And it was I don't know, like when you watch your kid grow up, right? Sometimes I say this and you say like training other people like training kid, right? I also agree. Sometimes I feel like even for spouses or partners, right? You need to train them like you train the kid. Not the nagging part, but like the patience part and the
Patience is the
patience and communication. Because sometimes you have your own emotions to deal with. I have my own emotions to deal with. And then sometimes if I am glad I'm a considered emotionally stable woman. Considered for a woman, I'm emotionally stable. It's not stabbing anybody yet, not slapping anybody yet, or choking anybody yet. So emotionally stable, but sometimes I also have emotions and I need to deal with them. And then when it's like how do I brainwash my husband into doing the things
we can manipulate.
How do I brainwash him to doing something? Do I make him think like he's the man, he's manly, he's eager, or do I go like the nagging style? Sometimes you have to alternate between the two so that they are kept off balance.
Yeah. Sometimes you just want to make things done, so you have to let them. Like you want quick, you want fast, right? And sometimes you okay for them to fail because you can offer the time for them to do wrong.
Yes, but sometimes no time.
Yeah,
it's best so to sometimes this is another lesson that I think as a mom having a kid or whatever teaches you is that sometimes you need to close one eye.
I just close one eye just now. She's not supposed to touch my TV. And I pretend that I didn't see anything. And for 2 seconds I tell myself I'm going to mute it and I'm going to scold her. Anything going to change? No, she just off the TV and still that's it, right? Just pretend that I don't know. Let her enjoy for 15 minutes. At least she go to bed already, right? So
yeah, she's gone to bed already.
So it's like she's still sneaky, do things.
But why she? Okay, never mind. It's okay. I will not question. She's just a kid after all.
Yeah.
Like why? What makes you think that you wouldn't see it?
Because she's a kid.
Yeah, that's why. After I wanted to ask the question, I was
because
like,
it's so
okay,
simple.
yeah, she's a kid.
She, like sometimes I also think she will be advanced, but then I realize that
she's just a kid.
Yeah, they're not advanced.
She has only 7 years.
Yeah,
7 years of
7 years.
experience on life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that's why.
not even live yet. 7 years of
Seven
experience be my daughter.
being breathing.
Yeah,
Right? So 7 years of experience breathing. So yeah, that's why. Because even in the video behind us, right? You see,
yeah.
can see it. Then I was thinking, how come there's something moving behind the background? Is it you change some rainbow disco light? Then I look, oh no, it's a TV. I was like, okay, but never mind. It's okay. It's not a problem. I will not let it distract me. So I think that's another thing that you have to learn. Close one eye. Sometimes you need to close two eyes.
Just I close both eyes.
Yeah, I was like, you need to take something and cover both eyes.
And I think she also teach me to be as a, like to business level, right? She teach me to be don't have to be so micromanage or too detailed, because
Yeah.
I consider myself as I'm very picky. You know, in work,
You perfectionist.
yeah, in work I really requirement around people around me like more tough. That
Very
I think
high.
if they want to be around me, and every time I want to give people life tough, I remember my daughter also. Even you give you ask people don't have, they also cannot deliver you.
Mm.
So you have to see, like for example, the tolerate. Why doctor ask you from 1 to 10 how painful you are,
Yeah, because
right?
everybody's stand is different.
Correct. So some mom going and labor, the baby come out already, pain level 1 to 10, they say one.
Mm.
Some mom come me from 1 to 10 how pain you are, they say 100. Like
Yeah,
ask a
you're
10, they
gonna
say
die
100. But
soon.
then you open, you ask them, the baby not even 2 cm yet come out labor yet. So it's like until now the doctor tell me that's question in the hospital is actually useless one, because when the patient tell you there's super pain,
Mm.
but you not really know why it's so painful for them, because they just want painkiller straight away, or
Sometimes, yeah,
like
yeah.
something that to numb them straight away, because they don't
Mm.
even want to feel the pain. But some mom is a tolerate pain so long. Like for example, me, I labor, I'm in pain for 27 hours.
No, you have a high tolerance for pain.
Yeah, and even like 27 hours, I only 7 cm, and the doctor have to say, okay, I need to pop the water because the baby need to come out, and she will not want to come out yet.
Uh-huh.
So I need to book the, they call what, like
Induce the birth.
induce the birth to come out quicker,
Uh, uh, uh.
because if keep too long the baby out of oxygen, right?
Yeah.
Because the
It's
labor is so
dangerous
long.
for
So,
you.
yeah, and then she come out. So, but I doesn't feel that pain. Like I don't feel like that's pain will killing me or something, right?
It's painful, but it's not that bad.
Yeah. But my other friend would tell me, oh my god, 3 hours they already want to die or whatsoever. So it's very confused. So it's the same thing when you have kids. The tolerate of, I don't know, she will love me one day to understand how much patience I give to her lah. I hope she is. I don't consider myself as the best mother on earth, but I think I'm the best for her, and I do my best to be support and loving and care as much as I can. If from 1 to 10, I still think that in 8 I understand and give in a lot for her. Only in two certain thing, like yesterday I told you, certain product you play stupid, you will kill your friend eyes or damage their health. That's something that I'm intolerant. I'm not tolerate to that, because
Unacceptable.
unacceptable, right? You agree with me? Like
Yeah,
certain
I
thing
agree.
you can
You
like
have to learn boundaries. Some things can play, some things cannot.
cannot play. Yeah, something you need to understand why the reason of why they call it dangerous product, right? So yeah, so that's something that I have to. So, but other than that, it's something I know. If she hides something or she do something dumb, I know nobody die, nobody hurt, nobody going to bleeding or go hospital. I still just, yeah, let her do her, she do, and then she having fun, and then she will bored.
Oh yeah, then she will stop.
Yeah, at least she try, right? Like another day, I think when I'm in the nap and I wake up, I come out, I see her take a bowl of water, and then she start wash hair for the baby doll. And the hair of baby doll is the plastic.
It's
So
not real hair.
and you book soap and you book hair conditioner. Doesn't mean it's softer, right? But she should try to solve the problem because the hair is so messy. So yeah, she smart, right? She learned from the reality. This is how she do with her hair. So maybe the baby doll will help. And then I like, should I open my mouth to tell her it's the plastic, it's not real hair? Or should I just let her have fun with So I remember young, if I play like that, my family sure will scold the shit out of me. Right? That's what our generation is. Or that's whole bowl of water will go to the face, or I get slapped on the face or the head.
Slap on the face is
What the heck are you
very,
doing?
very possible.
Yeah. But in that case, I just asked her like, "Oh, why you decide to do that?" I said, "Oh, hey, keep messy, mommy. I keep cool, man. It's not straight." I said, "Okay, but maybe I show you something called plastic," and and I show her. I let her read. This is what the product and this is what in hair. So this is your real hair. This is not real hair.
That's why the condition doesn't work.
Yeah. But she like, but I still want to try it. I said, okay, she tried, she done, she used hair dryer.
She used the
She used
expensive hair dryer.
expensive She used my 700 plus Dyson hair dryer
to dry the baby doll hair.
dry the baby doll.
Does it work?
I have to use fan to dry my hair.
Because the hair dryer is being occupied by the baby doll.
Yeah, and
Lovely.
yeah,
Good.
and like I say, if you don't have an understanding and the patience of knowledgeable to guide them, and they still refuse to take help, and they do it by themselves,
They want to try,
and then they come back. And the end, she just throw the baby doll there and come out and watch movie with me, like nothing happened. And I think in my head that I just replaced a different kind of experience compared with what I used to have. So that's why I said I don't know, is that the best or not. I'm not sure am I what I do is the right thing or not, or should I do what my parents do to me. But that's why I say I may not the best one, but I do my best to minimize damage.
You can only do the best that you can.
Yeah. So it's the same thing for business, right? She teach me the way of whatever I used to work for people that they used to treat me. I don't want to do that to people that work with me, right? And sometimes that will bring me a lot of hurtful and painful, but I have to do it, right? I have to do it as a leader. You have to have a higher tolerance to our
something that I'm learning also. But it's unfair, right? That the more you learn, the more you have to tolerate stupidity.
Well, I
sometimes feel so.
I think I will close up at this chapter at this one thing that my professor in the psychology school teach us. He say we look at naive people and people who lack of knowledge is something that so precious, right? Oh, you're so naive, you're so cute, no harmful, like you're so fun, you're so cute and all that. But over here, that's kind of stupidity and naivety will lead the world to the problem. Because if you look at this, like people will say like, yeah, I'm doing it because I want to take care of my family. It comes from naivety, because you don't want to think deep, you don't want to think far, you don't want to think for others, you just want to think of your family. Yes, it's cute, yes, it's lovely, yes, it's very warm, but how do we going to transform the world if 99% people outside there live with naivety and use that as the excuses to be dumb and stupid? Because all the action in the world that come to the destroy because of people refuse to learn and see at the big picture, right? So I think that is a very good closing when he teach us in the school as a counseling psychology. He always mention us that you're going to meet a lot of people that work low income. You're going to meet a lot of people that will tell you about how weak they are, they victim, they lie, they come here, they get cheat, they take a lot loan in home, and they need help, and everybody will come to you with the same story. How do you going to go through that and guide them to take power to in charge their life and understand that naivety is not something that cute? And I talked to you about this before, right? A man will see you cute, and even I joke about that. I say, yeah, your boyfriend and all that will like you, like Ava. But as a entrepreneur and as a woman who run business, most of my friend who come and talk to me the conversation because they cannot have with their wife, and that's sad. Because you should have a wife that can talk about business with you. She can don't run business with you, but at least she self educate or she continue learning, then she can have that conversation better than you used to be cute and he fall in love with you because your cuteness, but after that when you're in stress and tomorrow you have to declare bankruptcy, and you come back and your wife or your partner say it's okay, life is more on, don't worry baby, you don't add any value to the guy. So I'm just saying, like, it's something that something that you think is nice, it may no longer right. So also she teach me one thing in business, that if you know that the person is naive, your job is to not take advantage from them. How do you teach them to use that naive to become a strength, to become a strong, to become an individual? Even they don't work for your company, they work for someone else, they don't get people take advantage from them, they don't get people look down on them. And that's what I'm trying to do with her every day, right? Every time I feel like she come back or she cry from other bully her, it's easy for me to be a tiger mom, go to school, step the table, why your principal, why you do this, why you don't. But it's harder for me to go another way to ask her, if tomorrow this is your job, it's a company, you work, your boss going to scold you, are you going to come home and tell your mom, or you going to think so hard, how do I deal with this friend, how do I deal with this principal, how do I deal with this teacher in the future?
Yep.
And that's what I want you to think for your life. And yeah, so I think that's also the closing for me on today. Kids teach you a lot of lessons, but more important, be a mom is still priceless. Yeah.
I think among all the moms I've met, right, they all agree that their kids are annoying, obviously, and it's sometimes, or sometimes they want to strangle them, right? But they also say, usually they also say that they will not, if they can choose, they will choose to have the kid all over again. Yeah. So I think brings us to our closing today, our great sharing, and also, of course, happy Mother's Day again to all the mothers out there.
Yeah.
Okay, and then that's it for today. We will.
I am Amanda Spice.
That is so nice. We will see you at the next one.
Bye.
Share and subscribe, and we will see you guys at the next episode of Spice and Nice.
I am Amanda Spice.
And I'm Denise. Nice. Bye.